Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Eirelyn. If you are new, I've gotten a few new subscribers, so thank you for subscribing. Today, we are reading This Blood That Binds Us by S.L. Coakley. S.L. Coakley. This is a self-published book that I know of. It might be traditionally published now. I don't think so, though. I think it's still only self-published. And I'm very excited to read it. I like vampires. They're very fun. I've always liked vampires. And I think it is like a perfect book for spring. It's beautiful pink. Do I know what this is about as a whole? No, because I don't reread the synopsises. So I'm not gonna read you the synopsis. It's like college vampires, pretty simple. I will not be spoiling it. It will be spoiler free. So just vibes, just thoughts, just vibes. No spoilers. It is only like 300 pages, which is very nice. Simple read. I've just read like 2 500+ books, so my brain's a little fried, so I need like a fun cutesy vampire book, and I'm so excited for it. And the birds are chirping like crazy outside. Can you hear me? Are you cutting out? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Books by my 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 books. That was weird. Well, welcome back. But yeah, we're gonna be starting this. Thank you for joining. Time for the vibes of this book. And this cover is beautiful. So I'm really sorry that I have to do this. Let's read. This is so cool. There's like little graphics. I'm so excited. And it's dual point of view, it looks like, which I didn't know. I shouldn't just be like flipping through. This is formatted very nicely. I enjoy this. And the chapters seem nice and short. So that's fun as well. I love a short chapter. I think most readers love a short chapter. So I've read the first 2 chapters from the main characters. So there's Aaron and Kimberly, and I have thoughts. The way that the vampires are written, it seems like it's almost like a different entity inside the body that takes over when they're hungry, which I think is very interesting and a really cool take on it. I haven't read many vampire books. I've watched The Vampire Diaries, and that's my main grasping point of vampires. And I thought that that was really cool. And then Kimberly, there already seems to be like some foreshadowing to her having like issues with her family. So I can see that probably getting brought up because Aaron has, I think 3 or 4 brothers. I think 3. I think there was 3 guys. But I'm gonna start chapter 3. I don't really know. I'm enjoying it. I'm intrigued. I want to know how they end up like seeing each other again and meeting up, and we'll see how it goes. I think he only has 2 brothers. I don't know why I thought he had 3, but I think it's only 2. And I got a bit of the answer on the family stuff. Just a little bit. I think there's going to be more that plays in with... She has a friend named Chris, so I think there's going to be more that plays in with that. He has 3 siblings. There's Luke, Zach, and Presley, and him. Also, don't trust this William guy. She noted how pale he was. Just gotta say it. Don't trust it. So, how far am I into this book? 74 pages. I'm gonna read more today, hoping to get to maybe 150. I was working on my book yesterday, so didn't write more. But I have some things to say, and they are not bad. Let me just say, I am enjoying it, and I am enjoying it because it is reminding me of a Wattpad book in the best way possible. Because, like, you have the 4, like, vampire brothers, and clearly they're going to be protective of her after a while, and yeah. Like, that screams Wattpad in my opinion, in the best way. And this is like the perfect like story where it's gonna get serious at some point, but you don't, like, you can just sit back and enjoy the goofiness of it. Like, I will say the only thing that I'm not enjoying with it so far is this was sold to me as the pink book, and I thought physically pink. The amount of times I've seen the word pink written, she got a pink drink. She wanted to curl up with her pink, oh my, pink fluffy blanket. She had, I think, like, she really liked this girl's pink pen at the hospital. Like, I get it, your favorite color is pink. The sky was pink. The sky was pink. Everything's pink. Which isn't a bad thing. I like the color pink, but I'm a little pinked out. Other than that, it's good. I think there's some maybe suspicious stuff gonna happen with her friend Chris. Cause like he just got a promotion. I feel like that could tie into something to do with the plot. Not gonna really spoil too much of what I think the plot is, but thanks for that. And also, don't trust William at all. Like, this man, don't trust anybody with this swim team. Also, I did cringe at a line. I can't lie. I cringed when this man being William, said, "Come with me to the Omega Beta Alpha party tonight." I don't live in a very frat place, so the only way I can experience frat type books are here, but I can't help myself from cringing. But I am enjoying it. That's all I really had to say. I'm taking a bit of a break today, reading wise. Like, I've read a bit this morning, and well, mainly because I need to work on my own book and I'm almost done, so like that's a different thing. But I'm really enjoying it. The dialogue is really good. Like, it's making me giggle. Like, it feels real. Each character has like a distinct voice, which I'm really liking, and it's making me giggle. I'm having fun times. I feel a little insane, like just staring at pieces of paper being like, hee. But it's the aspect of reading. So yeah, so I'll probably read more later tonight. I want my hair up. I just don't exactly know when. It all depends on when I finish my book. But it's really good because it's like the perfect book to be reading while I'm wanting to do other things at the same time, because I'm already halfway. And it's such an easy read. It's like flowing so nicely. The pacing, I feel like the pacing has moved a little fast, but it's not in a bad way. So I'm halfway through the book, and I'm gonna finish it today. Hopefully. I have been stuck within a singular chapter for the past 2 days because I was finishing my own book and doing other things. So let's finish this chapter and subsequently the book. I am enjoying it a lot so far. And the main things that I have to say is the vampires are very unique. Like, they have some of like the similarities where it's like you can compel other people and other vampires and stuff like that. But the most unique thing about it is that they only have to feed once a month. Like, they don't have to eat when they're hungry, in a sense, like a lot of other vampires do in series and shows and movies and books. And then this one is just like, as long as you get it once a month, you're good. Which I thought is really cool and really interesting. And then, why am I out of breath? I don't need to talk this fast. My hair is warm. And I'm really intrigued by the plot. This is a great book, specifically because if you are somebody who reads such crazy world-building fantasies all the time, like, I don't do it all the time, but I have had a lot of fantasy world information in my brain for the past few weeks. Like, I read Fourth Wing, I just read The Curious Tides, the first 2 books in that trilogy, and, maybe not. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I guess not. Nope, those are the main ones. But to have this one just be so easy to understand and digest, and the characters are fun, and the writing is easy to understand, and it's just a very nice, quick, easy, fun read where you don't have to put too much thought into what you're reading to still enjoy it if you're needing like a break from the big fantasies, if that makes sense. I will say that at times the conversation is a bit hard to follow, only because something I thought a character would say, a different character says. So like their voices are mixing a bit in my brain. But it's also hard because there's so much compelling stuff going on. So it's like, I don't know how these characters are actually supposed to be acting if they've been compelled to act a different way. I'm seeing how things within the story are connecting, but I wish there was a little bit more foreshadowing to it all, if that makes sense. Like, I get it. I have the understanding of the why and the how, but give me more of the information to make it all connect and to make it all work. I finished it. It's done. It's read. It exists in my brain. I'm going to have to give it a 4 stars, which isn't bad. I did enjoy it. I just wish there was more information about the overarching plot within more than just the last like 20% of the book. Like, I think it was cool in the way that it all developed and it all got revealed and all the information. I just wish there was a bit more to certain aspects of the story. I wish there was more kind of to do with the vampires themselves and how that is within them, because it seems to be more of like the vampire and the thirst is a separate thing inside the person, if that makes sense at all. But I did enjoy it. I think it was a very cute read and I liked the characters. I wish there was a bit more information about Kimberly's upbringing and background. I know this is a series and this is the first in the series, so I can assume that there's more of that in the other ones, but I think it could have, like, we know that she was in foster homes and never stayed in a foster home, so she grew out of the system and then kind of is just on her own, and she has her one friend Chris, but it doesn't really develop past that point. And I wish there was a bit more of that. So maybe in the second book or the third or the fourth, there's more. That would be nice. But I'm going to have to give it 4 stars because I just had a few notes, but I enjoyed the story. So yeah. If you've read this book, let me know what you thought, because I'd love to hear it. I think that's the end of the video because I'm done the book. So, goodbye. I hope you liked it. I feel like this video is not going to be that long though. Because it was like a nice little quick read. Like a nice little time. A little time of reading. But I liked it. And it does make me want to watch The Vampire Diaries again, so I might be doing that. Yeah. Subscribe if you liked this and want to see more reading vlogs. And if you have any suggestions for books that I should read, you can follow my story graph, which is Eirelynbird. And you can see all the books that are on my TBR for this year specifically. So you can let me know if there's a specific like book you've read and you're like, I need to see her reaction to that. Yeah. Goodbye.